What's up, you guys? Tank from New Republic, and today I have the review of the KWA MP7A1. So this is the box you get it in. Mine's pretty rough because I got it used. So you can see, it usually shows the picture of the MP7, but it's been covered up by different shop stickers and stuff. Barcode, KWA H&K MP7, cast like pistol. Some warnings on the back here, another H&K logo, and then on the bottom, just the stripe continues across, and you can see this box has been loved quite a bit. So let's jump inside. I am missing a lot of stuff, because like I said, I got this used, so you can see that the box is in pretty rough condition. What I am missing is the manual, the warranty card, all the warranty stuff, and then I do have the BBs. But I'm also missing the hop-up adjustment tool, which I just lost, yay me, and the silicone oil. But everything else is here. So let's take the gun out real quick. And then you either get one magazine, or I think there's like a double magazine deal. Get that out of the way. And then also on the magazine, this number 1 won't be on yours. I just do that to label my mags. Alright, so let's go over the gun itself. Let's go from front to back. Front, you have your US regulated blaze orange tip, and then right up above it, you have this little hole here. If you have your hop-up adjustment tool, you can use that, or not. You can use a size 5 Allen key. And then for this, if you go to the right, it's going to move your hop-up up. When you turn it to the left, it's down. Mine's set all the way down, and you'll see in the shooting test, this gun shoots up a little bit. You have a rail on the side, on both sides, left side and your right side. The only difference between the MP7A1 and the MP7 Navy is that on the bottom of the Navy it has a rail, whereas the MP7A1 has this folding foregrip, which to retract it, you just pull down here and move it, or you just pull it out. Front sight here, which is removable low profile sights, or you can flip them up for rifle sights, which are accurate. Accurate, as I'm saying, is that's what I use whenever I'm shooting. Sling points, attachment points on both sides here in the front. And then right here, this is where the stock runs whenever it's retracting or going back in. To detract the stock, there's this little button here, you just push. Sorry, I don't think it's focusing. There it goes. And then you just pull it out, and then to push it, to retract it back in, push up on the little lever, and then just push the stock in until it clicks. Like I said, the sights are removable just with a Phillips head screwdriver. Trigger guard, I think it's European style mag release, so you're not going to have like that push with like a pistol. You can use your middle finger on your right side or left side, or left hand, whatever you're using, and you just push down. So that's a little bit different. If you don't like that, then I wouldn't recommend getting this gun, because that's kind of important. Bolt catch here, or bolt release here. Not bolt catch, bolt release. Selector switch, safe, semi, auto. It's kind of annoying sometimes because you'll think that it looks like it's all the way in safe, but it's not. You have to do that click. I've done it before where I think I'm in semi, but I really am in full auto, so just pay attention to that. On the back here, more sling attachments, and then your charging handle. And then keep in mind, this review is going to be done with the CQB bolt. Whenever I got my MP7, the stock bolt wasn't working at all, so I bought the CQB bolt, and it worked perfectly. As far as trades go, on the left side here, it's got the real steel caliber, which is 4.6mm by 30, 4.6 by 30. On the grip, you're gonna have your main H&K trades, H&K MP7A1, H&K MP7A1. And then then you're gonna have another marking right here, which just says H&K GmbH. And then there's a random R that's been imprinted there. And then over here it says license trademark of H&K GmbH again. And then up here it has that annoying Umarex white warning label. But whatever. Alright, so now we're going to go over the magazine. This is the 40 round magazine. Focus please. There we go. What's nice about the KWA mags is that you can pull down the follower and it'll lock in while you load in BBs from the top. And then make sure to never slam your follower because you'll break the top of this magazine. The magazine lip is plastic, so just push it in, go all the way up. Output valve and then charging valve here on the bottom. So next we're just going to take it apart just so you can see how to lubricate it. So what you're going to need for this is a hammer and a screwdriver and a hammer. So you've got two rear body pins back here. You want to pop those out. Flip it over, take your pins out. Oh, first thing, I should have done this before, is you need to remove your stock. So take it all the way back and then pull up on both sides, both tabs, and then your stock will come out. Two body pins, and then just pull this straight back. And then here's basically all the internals of gas guns, which makes them so nice. Lube the bolt, lube inside the air nozzle on the bottom here, and then just make sure that it's still nice and springy. And then you'll probably want to lube your recoil spring there. And then to put it back in, just make sure you line it up. Oh. Line it up, and then there's a little bit of spring here. Just make sure you push it in, and then make sure you align your pins. There's a little groove. Just like that. And then for your stock, you just align the holes, and then it should lock here. And then just push up again and put it back in. So yeah, that's it for the main part of the gun. So now we're going to go over to the shooting test. This first shooting test will be 20 feet away. It'll be 10 shots with 0.25 gram BBs using green gas. The current temperature is 77 degrees Fahrenheit, and the target is 6 inches in diameter. Alright, so let's do a quick overview of the 20-foot shooting test. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So really tight grouping, that's about, let's see, it's about 3.5 inches. So let's move on to the 50-foot test. So for this next test, all factors are the same, except now I am 50 feet away instead of 20. Alright, so let's quickly look over the results of the 50-foot shooting test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I believe this down here is the 10th shot. So not bad, not bad. 8 shots on the target itself, and then 2, I believe, or at least 1 off. So that's about a 7-inch grouping, maybe closer to 8 or 9 from here to here. Yeah, not too shabby. Now let's head over to the chronograph. So for the chrono, it's going to be the same factors as the shooting test. The only difference is now it's 0.20 gram BBs instead of 0.25. And also keep in mind that the bolt installed is the CQB bolt and not the stock bolt, so it's going to be shooting lower. With that being said, KWA's MP7 does shoot hot in general, so it only has like 10 seconds of gas right now instead of like 15, just to keep it under that 350. So here we go. So even with that, whenever it started out, it took the gas a little bit to settle down to get back under 350. So to finish up the review of the KWA MP7A1, we're going to do a quick overview. Overall, this gun's really fun to shoot because it's a gas gun. Gas guns are always really realistic because of their recoil. Whenever we were at the range, this gun shot really well, especially close to 20 feet. It has a really tight grouping, and then once you get back to 50 feet, as most guns do, your grouping is going to spread, but it still is very respectable. If any of y'all watched the 5.7 review from last week, this gun shoots 10 times better than that gun does. Whenever we're at the chrono, make sure you don't charge your gas mag all the way if you have the low power bolt, or it will shoot too hot. The first couple shots it shot like 360, and then the gas started to settle down and it shot more about 345, 340-ish. Let's talk about price and numbers. So the gun itself is $255, and then if you're using it for any amount of time, especially with gas guns, you're gonna need extra mags. The 40 round magazine is $55, and then they also sell a 20 round magazine, which is $45. And then probably one thing that most people are gonna do right off the bat is get rid of that darn orange tip. So Angel Custom sells a 12mm positive to 14mm negative adapter for $18, and that'll get you able to use almost any suppressor, any flash hider on the market, as long as it's 14mm negative, which about 90% of them are. And then if you want to still use the MP7 style flash hider, WE makes one for $20. And then another thing is that if you're going to be using this at any CQB field, or if you want to be considered an SMG, have no engagement distance, which most fields here in Texas allow that, you're going to have to be below 350 FPS. So for that, you're going to need a CQB bolt, which is $45. I'll have all of this linked in the description so you can find it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the review of the KW7 MP1. God bless, and we'll see you guys in the next video.